Episode 3, we see the individual Anakin Skywalker and his ideology versus the Jedi Order. Now, we're going to discount the clone troopers because I'm sure the Jedi Temple had security systems and other security measures to prevent things like this from happening, and which they all probably failed because this was just blindside. But to verify that, just go watch the Clone Wars. They have those measures to protect the temple. However, this is about Anakin versus the Jedi and the philosophy of following the Chosen One.
Oh, no. Mr. Lamar, do you really know how to play the game? Then tighten up!
Same movie. Darth Vader versus the Separatist Alliance, an alliance of different corporations slaughtered by Darth Vader, an individual.
Oh, too reckless, too ghetto.
The whole thematic journey of episode 4, 5, and 6 has always been the rebels, the small man, the one faction trying to stop the government overreach of the Empire and the oppression of the people, versus the Empire that's oppressing all the people and controlling the entire galaxy and is actually more than what it seems to be, versus a governing body faction. It's a whole Sith Order ideology. So, like, barbarians versus Romans, Vietnam versus America. That's a smaller minority versus a larger power structure. An individual minority versus a larger power structure.
This is bigger than the music.
I feel like I could take on the whole Empire myself. Dak, Luke's co-pilot in the Snowspeeder. Luke, I know what you mean. When he was literally the last pilot in the trenches to take out the Death Star, an Imperial weapon, and full of more Imperial TIE fighters. You know, he's already got TIE fighters on his butt. I mean, it just list goes on and on. It's an individual versus an empire. One of the things I didn't include in this whole entire list was Star Wars Rebels. But hey, that's a story for another day. That's a whole story talking about the individuals versus the Empire. So it's kind of like episode 4, 5, and 6. It all fits in the same theme. It's not a story for another day now.
Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
And hey, Star Wars is Star Wars, so let's talk about the sequel trilogy. The Resistance, which is now way smaller than the Rebel Alliance because the New Republic doesn't believe them, versus the First Order and the Final Order. We just went over this through episode 4, 5, and 6.